Hey there, Guardians. My name is Peezy, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. As you can see, we have yet another Destiny video for you guys. But in today's video, what I want to go over is Golgoroth on hard mode. We're going to go over, basically what to expect. And that's what we're doing. We're continuing the What to Expect series. Now, as I said in the last episode when I covered the War Priest, hard mode in general, like as a whole, seems to be pretty underwhelming. And the same can be said for Golgoroth. He is essentially the same with a few minor differences, including the adds, being a higher level and having a little bit larger health pool. But aside from that, there are a few key differences between normal mode and hard mode that I'm going to go over, but I wouldn't be too stressed about this encounter because it's really not that big of a deal. It's not difficult at all. If you can do it in normal mode, you can definitely do it in hard mode. Now, I know in normal mode there are a few different strategies. One being the one orb method where, you blow up one of the orbs, stand in the puddle, and when it's finished, the gaze taker will just reset everything. You'll clear the ads again, rinse and repeat. The other strategy that I'm aware of is, you have two gaze keepers. You'll just trade back and forth until all 6 of the orbs are completed. Now, the first key difference between hard mode and normal mode that I'm going to go over is it doesn't matter which strategy you're using, because the difference is that he just shoots extra tracking darts at you. It's really easily manageable. Just make sure, you can deal with it. Essentially, all it means is that it is more lethal if you happen to miss a couple, because they're just going to keep coming. But I'm assuming if you're attempting hard mode that you have a fire team with you that you are, you can rely on at least a little bit. So your gaze keepers, your gaze takers should have a pretty good idea of what they're supposed to do and be able to handle those no problem. The second key difference between normal mode and hard mode, again, it really doesn't matter which strategy you're using, but if you're using, the 2 gaze takers, you're going to have to be a little bit more conscious of what the situation entails. So the additional mechanic that I'm going to talk about is a random fire team member is going to get a debuff called Unstable Light. And what that does essentially is after a few seconds they explode. Now, it doesn't kill the person with the debuff, but it does kill any fire team members around them. So you need to be conscious of, if you have it or who has it. They need to be conscious and they need to shout it out because they need to get away from your fire team as fast as possible. You do not want to blow up because this is hard mode. There are no revives. Now, because of this mechanic and just because I'm more comfortable with it in general, I prefer the one orb strategy just because, when I raid, I typically do it from the lfg.net, so everyone is a random, and not that I don't trust people, but I don't really trust them, so limit your variables as much as possible. But if you're comfortable with your fire team and your gaze takers, then go ahead and do whatever strategy works for you. But for me, with the one orb strategy, you only have to worry about one person getting it and potentially messing it up, which, fingers crossed that they don't. But it's only one iteration before you reset and clear the ads and rinse and repeat. Alright, so aside from these two mechanics, the extra tracking darts and the unstable light debuff, there's really no other difference. You just, keep doing the fight the exact same way. When his health is about 2/3 of the way down, he's going to start spawning Taken, and then you can reset your reclaimed light buff as often as you're ready. So go ahead, take him out. You guys will have no issues doing it. I have faith in you guys. Once again, I know you can do it. And you can actually see here, I was kind of into a rhythm and I jumped out. I was ready to get out of the pit for the next wave, and I turn around and he's dead. So that's absolutely awesome. But what's even more awesome is these Harrowed Dark Hollow Grasps, which I didn't pull up for whatever reason. I don't remember. I think I was just hyped that we killed him. But they did drop at 316, which is freaking awesome, although it still hasn't put my light level over 310. But I digress. So, I hope that this video was either helpful, entertaining, or a combination of the two for you guys. If it was, I would very much appreciate it if you could show some love, smash that like button, rate the video. It really does help the channel grow, guys. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe for more Destiny content in the future and check out some of the other content that I have here. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by today, and thank you for making me part of your day. Good luck on your raids, Guardians. Peace!